Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Pay, the Dazzling Diva. I am a part-time reseller on sites such as Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and Etsy. What I have for you today are the sales on 3 out of 4 platforms. I didn't have any sales over Etsy. It's for over the weekend. I'm going to actually do a ship with me video, show you the supplies that I'm using to ship. I'm not going to actually ship them on camera because I'm paranoid about like leaving off something or whatever, but I will show you what I am using. And you can see up close and personal what the items are that I am selling for the weekend. And I'm going to stitch together videos for the whole week. So after this one's done, make sure to stay tuned because I'll have like the rest of the week, see what sold this week. See if I like doing this style video better than the standard ship with me. Let me know what you like better. Do you like ship with me, or do you like to just see on the screen like what sold for the week? But let's go ahead and get started. I only had like one sale for Poshmark, which is not surprising. But it was these cute shoes. They are so cute. I got these from a store called Cato. It's a standalone store. They sell some of their own brands. It's kind of like a boutique type store. I think it's only kind of in the South. If you have a Cato where you are, let me know. But it did sell for $17. Next, I'm pulling everything up on my phone, so forgive me. I'm going to go with Mercari. Stuff is all over the place. This is my second time. I need to find another recording thing. Sometimes the software that I use to record on, I'll finish and I don't have any sound, and I don't know why it does that. But this is a book, St. Augustine. I like picking up obscure books. It is vintage, like back in the day. Everything looks like it's typewritten out. And it's a little town here in Georgia. I am from Georgia. But I came across this at the thrift, Thomasville, Georgia. So I don't know if people like from the regions like these cookbooks, or if people just like to collect them. But they do sell. They can be kind of long tail sometimes, but I just stick them in a box. And they sold for $11.25. What I'm going to use to sell that is I'm going to put it in. A lot of times I put my books in like the bread bags you can get from Walmart to protect them, or if I have some other type of plastic bags, I will put it in there. And then I usually stick them in a bubble mailer. I got these from Amazon. And it sold for $11.25. And then next I sold these cloud steppers from Clark's. They sold for an offer of $15. I'm going to get a little bit more for them. They are in really, really great condition, but I have had them for a while. Okay, so those did sell for $15. I had them for a minute, so I went ahead and accepted the $15. And now on to eBay. Go back up top. So this is something that I woke up to sell from 4 o'clock this morning. And this is cute little dress from UMG. I love the brand UMG. It doesn't really, for me, it doesn't sell that well. But if it's a reasonable price, I can't help but pick it up. But this did sell for $15. I have a 10% off sale going on my eBay right now. And I usually have a 5%. I upped it for 10% because sales are kind of slow. Last week I did a coupon. It did pretty good in the I'm going to do sales from last week, and I'll let you know how many items did sell from that coupon. But when it comes to my clothing, normally I'll have like some cutesy little envelopes to put them in, poly mailers. But I came across a great price for these. They are thin, but they're not too thin. That's another thing too, to make sure that you're looking at the recent reviews if you're going to be buying like these books, especially when it comes to these solid colors, because I got some and they were like paper thin, but those are good, so I use those for my clothing. This next one, oh my gosh, I was so happy to get rid of this. I love these little characters. At Doc McStuffin, she doesn't sell that well. But I found a little box. I'm going to put them in the box. So these finally sold. Someone bought it outright with 10% off. and they sold for $18.39. So I was glad to let that go. Next, this is why you can't really judge how small something is. This is a cute little character by Russ. And I don't know if I put this in I might put it in my 4x4 box, or I'll put it in the bubble mailer. But that little guy sold us a Russ Bullet Bulldog, and he sold for $20.99. Next, I love looking up curriculum, even if it's older. Like, you might pass these up because you're thinking, hey, this looks like it comes from the 70s or something. People who homeschool do not care if the curriculum is new or not. They want to teach what they want to teach. They know, a lot of times they may like the older stuff because maybe it's something that they learned when they were younger, or they may feel like it's better quality. But 2 out of 3 of these are new, sealed, and I got these for a little nothing, because I think they were like less than, probably like 20 cents a piece or something like that. But I've sold Memorial Day, and all of these sold for $29.99 a piece. So we have Memorial Day, Veterans Day, we have Earth Day, and then we have Thanksgiving. And I am going to end up giving them some of their shipping back, because media mail, of course, does not cost a lot to ship. But because of the price that they made for shipping, I may, because it's going to be lightweight, so I may up the shipping, and so it gets there a little bit quicker. The schooling is start. I don't know how the homeschool schedule goes, but anyways. Next we have, I don't often come across Torrid bras. I don't know if I found this in the bins or if I found this at a regular thrift, but it is a push-ups Torrid Curve push-up bra, and it did sell for $14.95. Love selling bras. You can usually get them for reasonable amounts, and they don't take up a lot of space in your inventory. Next, this came in a I think it came in a Goodwill Blue Box lot, and it's just a pair of, it's kind of the quality that of Shein, but the brand is called let's see, here it is, Emery Rose. And I think I've seen this like in like a Marshalls or a TJ Maxx or something. It's lightweight. It's really, really cute though. Great for vacation. And it sold for $15. Next, this is, I don't really pick up this franchise too much. It's cars, especially like Lightning McQueen and Mater. I'll look it up if it's a character, something that I hadn't seen before. But Cars doesn't sell too well, but because it was a bigger car, I went and they were like reasonably priced. I think it was maybe half off, so I paid like less than $3 for that. So it finally sold for $21.99. But this car it's from Cars 3, and it's called Jackson Storm. So I don't know if after the Cars franchise, if the other side characters, I would look them up, because maybe some of the other side characters after the first Cars movie sell well. So, but this one is a franchise that does sell well. This is from the Plains, and as you can see, this is not in immaculate condition or anything like that. Like the stickers are kind of coming off a little bit, but it's a small little hopper plane. It's a dusty crop hopper, and it sold for my 5% when I had my 5%, and it is sold for $9.49. And I do put them in these 4x4 boxes. I love these little boxes because they fold up so quickly. You just take it, and in mere seconds you're done, and you only have to worry about one piece of tape. So I usually put it in there, put some of the paper. I use this paper. You can get this from the paint department in Lowe's or Home Depot. It goes a long way, and so it's the perfect size for stuffing in there. And for my DVDs, if I have a single DVD or CD, I put it in this, and this is another one that folds up. I got both of these from off of Amazon. If I have a CD though, I do wrap it in brown paper and tape it, because it's, as you can see, you see the DVD is made for DVDs, but it'll work for CDs as well. But because I have a lot, when I have a lot of DVDs, I put them in these bags. These are boxes that you can get from eBay. If you have a store, you get like my subscription, I get $50 free, but the other ones you get $25 of free supplies, and a little bit goes a long way. But it's an 8x6x4 box. It's one of my favorite size boxes. So this will fit the DVDs and also will fit the Jackson car. So, and then, so that is it for what sold over the weekend. Like I said, I'm going to stitch this week together, so make sure you stay tuned to see what else sold for me this weekend. For the rest of the week, hopefully it'll pick up. School starting soon. Some last minute shopping, let's hope. So how about you guys? Are you ready for school to start back, or are you done with the kids? You don't have to worry about that anymore. Let me know. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. See you back again soon.